Grandmom, story time, please!
It's Grandmom, a magical one with surprise!
All right, today I'll tell you about a magic pot that could cook endless food. Long ago, in a quiet village in India, there lived a poor but kind old couple. They had very little, just a tiny hut, a few worn clothes, and barely enough rice to survive each day. One cold evening, as the wind howled outside, there was a knock on their door. When the old man opened it, he saw a tired traveler shivering in the cold. "Please," the traveler said softly, "may I have some food and a place to rest?" The couple looked at each other. They had only a small bowl of rice left. "Of course," the old woman said kindly, "we will share what we have." They cooked their last bit of rice and gave most of it to the traveler. He ate quietly, his eyes filled with gratitude. The next morning, before leaving, the traveler smiled and handed them a simple clay pot. "This is no ordinary pot," he said. "Whenever you are hungry, just say, 'Cook, little pot, cook,' and it will fill with rice. When you have enough, say, 'Stop, little pot, stop.'" And with that he disappeared. Curious, the couple decided to try it. "Cook, little pot, cook," the old woman said. To their amazement, the pot began bubbling and filling with warm, fragrant rice, more than they had ever seen. Laughing with joy, they quickly said, "Stop, little pot, stop." From that day on, they were never hungry again. But instead of keeping the magic to themselves, they shared the rice with their neighbors, helping anyone in need. Nearby lived a rich but greedy man. He noticed that the once poor couple now had plenty of food and seemed happier than ever. Suspicious, he spied on them and discovered the secret of the magic pot. That night he stole it. Back in his house, he smirked and said, "Cook, little pot, cook." The pot began to fill with rice, just as promised. But the greedy man was so delighted, he forgot one important thing. He didn't know how to stop it. Soon it spilled over the pot, onto the floor, across the room, out the door. The entire house filled with rice until it burst through the windows and flooded the streets. Panicking, the man shouted, "Stop, stop!" But nothing worked. Rice flooded the village like a white river. People ran everywhere, trying to escape the mess. Finally, the old couple arrived. Seeing what had happened, the old woman calmly said, "Stop, little pot, stop." The rice stopped flowing. The village was saved, but the greedy man's house was ruined. Ashamed and embarrassed, he returned the pot and begged for forgiveness. The old couple forgave him, as they always chose kindness over anger. From then on, the greedy man learned an important lesson. Greed leads to trouble, but kindness brings abundance. Sharing what you have makes life richer for everyone. And that's why, children, kindness always brings more happiness than greed.
Then if we ever get a magic pot, we'll share too!